the level that we have to, the level of spirit that that we're capable of reaching, it can't be downloaded into this body, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not capable. It's physically on a very physical level. It's not capable of handling the advanced amount of data that the Most High has available to process and put in. This body can't handle it, bro. It's like trying to download an iPhone 15 into an iPod Nano. It don't work, bro. It's literally the same thing. In literal terms, like you can't do that.
Say this flesh and blood aren't even a heritage to me.
Exactly, you can't. That's the thing. It's like these are the chains of darkness, bro. Like people are addicted to their flesh and the chains of darkness. Like that's why he says, right, is Israel a homeborn slave, bro? Because they are addicted to the chains of darkness, bro, which is this flesh, bro. And if you let go of the flesh and you allow the Lord to pour into you, then he can level you up. You know what I'm saying? Up your spirit. Once you level it up enough, you'll be suitable for that vessel, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I got a precept for you, bro. This Galatians 5:16. It say, "This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye do."
The flesh is a beast, bro. It doesn't want to be parted, bro. Imagine a robot with like artificial intelligence, bro. That's what you can equate to flesh to. It's just hard to comprehend because of how advanced Most High his technology is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it literally, it's like it's craving any means to stay alive and be a part of something, because it knows that once the software, because we're the software, bro. We're the software, the firmware, and the data. We're not this body, bro. Yeah. The flesh doesn't want you to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? The moment that you get that upgrade, then it's time to hop into the new body.
Right, this flesh is a stumbling block. This flesh is influenced by certain things that's not good for your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Hell, just like the body itself, it's kind of like to a certain extent your dopamine into your natural health. You see what I'm saying? Your body have cravings for things that's not good for it, but when you ingest it, it's bad for your health. You crave people that's crave for certain liquors or crave for a lot of sugar. Or, you know, it's not good for you once you ingest it, but your flesh crave for it. You see what I'm saying?
As in these people out there that aren't from that blood, you know what I'm saying? They have like they're you know what I'm saying, that's their natural state, bro. So they've learned how to basically make the most out of the little that they have, bro. But we come from a lot more, you know what I'm saying? So when we got down here, you know, it's like basically sugar cane, bro. They had to set up everything so that they get the most out of what they have, you know what I'm saying? And it's very easy to get addicted to, bro. Everything's catered to the flesh, bro. Nothing's catered to the spirit, bro.
Mm-hmm. Right, and that's why I say Luke 8:17, the service that crying loud. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we not perfect. We fall short. You know what I'm saying? We offend. You know what I'm saying? We get up. You know what I'm saying? They say a just man falleth 7 times to get back up. So we subjected to the flesh, and we want to get out these fleshly bodies, man. Because in these places, you have pain thoughts. Sometimes you got to rebuke yourself. You have a slip of the tongue. You think things that you shouldn't be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? You kind of encourage certain things that you shouldn't be encouraging about. That's why we humble ourselves and, you know what I'm saying, pray that the Most High have grace, because we got our shots. And anyway, we're going to be delivered out this flesh, but also receive life on the other end. A lot of our 2/3 of our people, yeah, they going to leave this flesh, but they ass is going to be, you know what I'm saying, going to be grass.
They're not going to be translated. They're not going to be translated because they didn't get the download or the update when they were here in this body. Mm-hmm. So they're not suitable for the vessel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we're literal. From a literal perspective, bro, like this is real, bro. Like there's a whole other vessel, you know what I'm saying, that you have to have the correct downloads in order to be able to be suitable to even control it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a much more powerful vessel. You need the download, right? But if you're showing that you're not capable of receiving instruction, which is basically receiving data, you know what I'm saying, then you're not gonna be able to.
And all at the end of the day, it's just acknowledging the spirit. Yeah, that's all really what it is. Literally, all it is acknowledging. It's an inner spirit. I am more, and it's more than bigger than this flesh and that things around me, because this flesh is gonna pass away. It's gonna perish. So you have to understand that it's more than beyond my eyes and beyond this body.
You gotta get connected to the source, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get connected to the source, bro. You can't. Y'all out here rolling off the y'all got your Wi-Fi. Y'all got your no 4G, no service, no something. Y'all on airplane mode basically. This is happening, bro. Y'all walking in the flesh, bro. Y'all not connected to the main base. So when things come down to happening, most of the people on the planet not gonna get the download. Not that they're supposed to, but those people that should be able to be partial of it aren't going to be able to.
Right, because it comes to submittance.
Yeah, exactly.
Romans.
But that's the irony, bro. And that's why Esau wants to do everything like the Most High, bro. And he knows that, so that's why his kingdom, you can kind of figure out how it looks like because he's doing the exact same thing on the carnal side, bro. He's trying to put you into his AI world, download you with brain chips, you know what I'm saying? He knows, bro.
Right, he want to capture, your mind. Exactly. That mind go back to, your heart, your life, yeah. Which ultimately should conduct your spirit. You see what I'm saying? Everything is being controlled, but if you control somebody's mind, they can be easily manipulated, they can be deceptive, be deceived or whatever, to believe something that's alive to get back to the truth. Where you take that part of his life. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say those that worship the beast in his image, you giving life into that image. You basically placing it in the Most High. Yeah, Romans the 10th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these things is just pertaining to is just other flesh. You got to be reborn. You have to acknowledge the spirit. Got to be reborn again. You have to acknowledge that it's the spirit for you to receive that other body to, you know what I'm saying, your inner conscience and all this type of stuff. All right.
Romans 10:1 it says, "Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved."
Right, it's talking about Israel, that they might be saved. Go ahead.
It says, "For I bear them record," it says, "that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge."
Right, so you can have a zeal, but you have to have the according to knowledge. You have to get the data, like the brother was saying. You have to, you know what I'm saying, understand. You see what I'm saying? You can know it's a God, but if that's as far as it goes, it's worthless. What's the point of having the information? You see what I'm saying? What's the point of growing? Yeah, I got the capability to grow, but I refuse to. What's the point of having these tools to do great things if you refuse to do them? It's just like anything that's just collecting dust. It's a way somebody else will use it.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
All of these are tools, bro. Our bodies are tools. Our mind, everything is a tool. It's a vessel. It's a vessel exactly to be used to do something. Like we sit in the scriptures is laid out in more,
and metaphors
and because that's how we talk. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we talk as a people. You know what I'm saying? But that's also a sign of like the intelligence behind it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just a tool. That's why it's easy for somebody like Esau, on the carnal side, to be like, if he sees you as a tool too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but you don't understand that he sees you as a tool. So you don't understand that he's looking at you like a robot. Like, okay, I'm gonna install this virus or this antivirus software inside of him, so that way he rejects the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And not only are you walking in the flesh, but you also now you have it within you to reject the Most High. So now anybody that comes up to you and talks anything else, you're cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Talk about kids being changed into whatever, or this, that, the other, people being animals. You're like, okay, that's cool. The moment they say, "I love God," like it's like you just flip. Like,
a problem. Yeah.
It's because you literally. They put these spells
program.
You program, right?
You got certain pressure points in your certain things in your mind to have a negative reaction to. That's why I say Ecclesiastes 8:11, their hearts are set to do evil. Exactly. Because judgment haven't came for the spirit. Judgment is not executed spirit. So their hearts are set to do evil. So if evilness is accepted, you know what I'm saying? Most of those that call good evil, evil good, Isaiah 5:20, and that's the society that we live in today. Reject the Most High. Reject marriage, reject being a husband. Everything is non-binary now. It's not a man or a woman. It's, you know what I'm saying? Everything is just confusion. Everything is of Satan. Everything is of the devil. Everything is anti against the Most High. And people surely every day they like every second getting comfortable in that state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Where they being more programmed in that software. You know what I'm saying? And in the witchcraft and shit at the left hand side instead of coming towards the Holy Spirit.
People believe for some reason that being able to do whatever you want is a good thing. And that's evil, bro. Having the ability to just do anything, anytime, like, that's not freedom, bro. That's literally the opposite. That's always off chaos, bro. Order is demanded by by structure and the desire to keep, balance within the space that you're in, bro.
I mean, but you only as good as the knowledge that you obtain.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You only aware of the things that's brought forth into you. You see what I'm saying? You're a product of your environment. So yeah, you say, oh, it's a freedom to do whatever I want, but at the same, you program to the things you want to do is evil. The things you want to do is negative. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to help the old lady go across the street. You want to pick up a gun and shoot up a block. You want to sleep with another man, woman. You want to steal. You want to kill. You want to be a gangster, or you want to be a bad bitch. You want to be a stripper. You want to be an independent woman. You don't want to be a wife. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be a husband. You don't want to be a mother. You don't necessarily want to be a father. You know what I'm saying? You just want to ball and be TikTok. You want to be viral. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. You don't want to serve the Lord. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to change the world for the better. You just want your money and ball the fuck out. You want to get high. You want to get drunk all day. You want to just sit around and get head and shit all day. It's more than just being pleasurable. That shit. Pleasure comes in different things. It ain't just sex. It ain't just drugs.
That's why it don't matter, bro. That's why men are designed. After you get what you came for, you have that clarity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're not designed. That just proves to you that we're not designed. That's not the highest level of pleasure that you can feel, bro. And I was told this by somebody that's I feel is like very high in the spirit, and he explained this to me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, man, like I've been, he's had visions of the kingdom, and like he's experienced like being in the kingdom, and it was like around the same time that one of the elders from Chicago said he had the vision too. Like, and I saw both of them, you know what I'm saying, around the same time, and they both had the same, so it matched up, bro. And I was like, their experience was literally the same thing. These two don't know each other at all, you know what I'm saying, and they had the same experience. So I listened to him, and he was like, yeah, in the kingdom, you just feel good, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't even compare it to the little bit of pleasure that you feel here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like all the time, you can't stop smiling, like it's what you would call like euphoria, like non-stop euphoria.
Not in this world, and like you said, we in this place, all we know is the things that are real. Until you came into the truth, that's all you really knew. You just knew your emotions, you knew when you were sad, you knew and why you was upset. If you do. A lot of these people is bipolar, they happy one moment, then they upset. Like the flesh will have you all the type of turmoil. The flesh, it pulls you in all different ways. But when you try to do something for the spirit, the flesh try to come in the way, it's a stumbling block.
It's a spirit out here. Jake, they say it started the house of Israel. Jake, lately, I'm not gonna lie, Jake was losing his mind. Jake was
everybody, man, all these vessels, everything is, you know what I'm saying? It's a spirit. The spirits is definitely being attacked. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the light is shining in the darkness, and if you use the darkness, you don't slip and run away from it. It's just like hell on I Am Legend. When you shine the light, they was running away from that shit. When the sun came out, they was nowhere. As soon as that sun went down, they was out running and rampant. That's the spirit of the people. The movies and stuff be symbolic to literally how you people are. So when you hear about the word of repentance, that shit just eager, it disturbs your spirit because you've been consumed and you embrace those demons, you embrace the negativity, the vibration of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Keep going in that chapter.
It says, Romans 2 verse 3, it says, when they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves to the righteousness of the Most High.
And that's the first step. People in general refuse to submit themselves to the righteousness of the Most High. The Lord, they say our labor is not in vain. The things that the Lord gives us is not in vain. The Lord's laws is not grievous. It leads you to life, not death. But because it's a hardship on the flesh, they take it as this can't be it. This can't be right because it's hard. Our people want something to be easy. They want it to be breezy. You see what I'm saying? Because they've been conditioned to do so, man. You know what I'm saying? The journey makes the destination that much better. Anything that's easily grasped ain't worth really having or is easily accessible. You see what I'm saying? Just like the brother say as men, if we get something quickly or, you know what I'm saying, that little light of pleasure, after you bust a nut or whatever, it's kind of like your whole perspective of it changes. It's like you get a little rush of it, but once you get it and you kind of get it figured out, it's like, okay, all right, I move on. But as men, we're supposed to utilize it to upgrade to the best of our ability. It's just like a woman you like when you want her. She ain't your woman yet, but you shoot your shot, you want her and all that. That's the high. You see what I'm saying? Then you get that little high where, all right, and then once you get her and actually humble her and make her your wife, then it's like, okay, you got a totally different perspective now. At first, you was just endowed by her confidence, her beauty, and all that. But now, okay, she found my possession. Now what? Now it's time to conduct her and form her to a female version of you, because she's gonna, pretty much split the titles that you give her. She gonna bring forth your children and things of that nature. Add on to your house. She becomes your flesh. So, I mean, that's why a man supposed to love his wife as he loves himself. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about upgrading. And then, on to the day, that's in anything. Then we're supposed to upgrade and grow and get the best out of everything and help it reach to its full potential. It's just not about getting something that's going away when she's done.
Using yourself for temporary whatever.
Because you devaluing something that has value. Everything has its use.
You gotta think about everything you did to get what you just got. After you finish and shit like that, now you sitting there you're like, oh shit. What I'm gonna do with this? Now shit coming back to you, like all the stuff that you done did to even get to this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, I just did all of that. Like, what time is it?
Right, it wasn't